Yo, people, welcome back. 96 News at Night FM. It's your boy Nard. Our DJ Burns. Damn. They're in the building, people. But a young lion in the building right now. A lion, them will lead the way in a reggae.
Revolution.
No, we ban that term.
Ban it?
Yeah, we ban it.
If
Right,
we were drinking tonight, I would be drunk.
You know about Protoje?
Yes.
In the building.
Yes.
Come on.
Nari, switch it up, man.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah, we definitely have a shout out to Protoje. Because Protoje shout us out, reached out to us on the Twitter.
I didn't believe.
Yeah, I never believe.
No,
the
man,
first thing me look for now, Mr. The team, I said, me need to look for the blue tick.
Yeah.
See it's official.
And like, Nara, someone is pranking
that
it to
tweet
the
from Protoje say, oh, me like or not do big up yourself. I say, I really Protoje this.
Yeah, man. See your biggest fan there. On your biggest fan,
Yeah.
standing
I will give
fan.
thanks to that, man. Yeah, man. I put in the work and it make an effect and I watch the thing. I watch enough of the episode, them, and I say, yo, it's a nice thing I go on and I document the thing properly, put it up after. Enough people might not catch it live, but they catch the YouTube and such. And you know, great works, man. We love to see progress.
There was thought going into this.
It's good when somebody of your stature, you know, show
Can
some
acknowledge.
Yeah.
That's going on, you know?
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Yeah, Protoje.
Yes.
H in future. 1 year, almost a year in.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is it? How people receiving it? It was nominated for a Grammy.
No. Thanks for just throwing that out.
Yeah, you know,
No,
just
I'm
like that.
saying, you never let me finish.
No.
Not yet. yeah, but the response so far.
Yeah, man. First of all, congratulations to all the 5 nominees. Yeah,
Modest way of doing things.
Ancient future. I mean, listen. In the reggae fraternity, there's nowhere in the world you can go in the reggae fraternity where people know about reggae music and really know what's going on in reggae music. That Ancient Future isn't, in the top 5 albums in for this year. Billboard had it listed at number 4. Outside of that, just the response it has gotten, internationally and even locally, it's been amazing. And never expect to hear, like songs like "Oh, we'll have to change and them stuff on radio and area and stuff." So we give thanks to everybody who's supporting the album, and then we know that it keeps growing. Cause who knows what's A-listed on BBC Radio 1. It's the first song in like 10 years, like reggae song to get playlisted. So lots of stuff happened with the album and keeps happening right now.
Yeah, because even though we said that, but then, Joss Stone, we have to bring up that she was saying Reggae Artist of the Year, but you're still in the
Billboard Reggae Artist
of the Year, right?
Yeah, but to in all fairness, Billboard deals with strictly sales, and Joss Stone had a good had the best sales year in the genre of reggae.
You think her album was reggae? Let's ask you, the reggae guy.
Did you even listen to the album?
No, I don't know it.
No, but he was about fix the answer.
I would maybe answer. No, but at the end of the day, like the boundaries have to be pushed. When people think of the reggae, like when you say reggae music, people have an idea that internationally, like it's not like what when they hear what I do, they was like, is this reggae? Because they know reggae as more like that, and then when you hear the big drum and bass and
it's more of a ska feel, because when I was saying
Francetine name is a ska feel, who knows the roots, like it's different
It's
sounds.
a different fusion of sounds.
My thing is more important than like reggae. I just music. I'm just a Jamaican that the music. You see me, I say like me represent for Jamaican music and creativity. I'm not really stuck in a no, me just the music.
Even before, Sean Paul was nominated for Reggae Artist I think it was, and his sound has moved from almost dancehall even to like a more like hip hop EDM kind of fusion. So it's like always, if you're Jamaican, you're always going to be categorized as reggae / dancehall. Yeah,
it's like the reggae boys. They don't actually play reggae music.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
But it's like a branding. It's almost like a thing that goes with Jamaica. Because never start with reggae, first it was ska, and then it was rocksteady, and it moved to. But it's like it just stopped at reggae. Cause reggae, the time of Bob Marley and everything is known as the golden era. So it's like it just stop there, but everything the thing can keep evolving, and it will. I'm sure of it.
It's been evolving, because I hear the new youth them come up, the young youth like yourself, Kabaka, J-Isle and Chronics, of course. You hear them mesh different styles together.
Hip hop.
Yes, and then hear the thing now, then they're going to be a next set of youths that grow up on me and Chronics and stuff, and then them see the hybrid what we done and them take it further. It's just bridging the gap, you know, 'cause I just, as I always say, you know, me come for deal with that decade of 2010 to 2020, and by that time the next bunch of set of youth have to get ready now and come up and study the thing and now say, yo, you see the standard what them man they put it, we have to start this and build it higher, so I just bridge the thing, man.
Instant future man are preaching.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's thinking, so listen,
Yeah.
I am the future and you will be building.
It's good.
No, I mean, when I heard it, I was like, that name is deep.
Yeah.
Like, it deep. Like, some serious thought went into it. You
Yeah,
know?
man, I mean, it's just for bridge the gap, man, and that's the thing, and for do your time, you just caretake the music, and your time have to come and gone, so make sure it's time well spent, and that you set it up better for the man them who come after you, so them can say, yeah, like how, you know, we play Coachella this year, so like,
Yo, big
Yeah.
concert.
Yeah.
so like all the artists now we are come out now in Jamaica, the music, doing Coachella don't seem like it impossible, because Diggy do it last year, or for a man for say go make it to the late night showing up, or Jimmy Fallon and them can say, yeah man, Chronics they do it 2 years ago, no. Whereas before it, you know what I mean? It's like you just have to do the thing them and inspire the youth them to take it further.
Like, tell me how important the business side of things is, because it seems like you, the crew, I don't know, look like you have business well put together apart from even having the music. I can see him well put together business wise.
Yeah, well, that's important. You know, it's a good team is important still with that in the music. Like, it's not just the artist. You have to have good minds around you. That's a key thing. Not just people that look to see how them can get ahead. Because you're a train and run right now. It's like, that's a key thing. And then me now, just my background is like, I study. Like, me a study. I never usually... I basically spend my whole high school not studying, so it's like after I left, I kind of decide I'm going to study. I'm going to read whatever interests me and study it. And like, so like music business is a thing I'm going to study from day one. I used to watch every entertainment report, used to record every news thing, used to see what every artist talk about, what them do, what this man mistake what him make, what deter him career. Match up everything, and it's like you're going out.
And that's not limited to Jamaica.
Absolutely
artists.
not. Anything that I've been
April.
inspired by, or anything that has made an impact. And like 50 Cent, I can tell you everything what happened in his career from him first mixtape to now. Jay-Z, Nas, like Bounty Killer,
I feel like a
everything.
beautiful mind thing is happening here.
It's like a big
papers.
spreadsheet in the house, and I say, alright, and it's like me can try and navigate more, because if you know them thing, they can more say, alright, you know, so me like everything what this happened, but now me I go do where this did, and just kind of formulate the plan and move forward.
Yeah.
Even in terms of visuals and music video, I'm soon at them. I really have to give them a props, because it look like we're taking even the music video aspect.
Yeah. Because
in a
before,
different direction. Dancehall video, I usually see me see woman a dance up and wine.
yeah, and even reggae is like, you know, a group of man around, you know, it's like more, it's like
girl and bush and
flag man. You know, it's like something different, like more
That is just
international.
creativity. A lot of the time, like with the reggae music, they say to you, okay, you're a reggae artist.
Yeah.
These are the words that you can say. You
Yeah.
can't say this. You can only sing about this. You can
And
only
this
use this
beat.
term. And you can do this. And you can only dress a certain way. And your image has to be like this, because this is what is seen as reggae music. or And it's like, for me, it's like, me not gonna do that. It's an individual, and I have expression and I have to express. So, and the visual now, from when I was doing my first video arguments, I was like, yo, I want to change the way how music video look, and we're really going at my sister direct that video. They should do enough for me, no lipstick, Rasta Love too. And I think like that Rasta Love video, Who Knows video, was also very, you know, it really got on.
Oh my God, man, that one was
Location, yeah.
Travelocity.
Yeah.
Claire, big up yourself, work on that video there too.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out Claire.
So yeah. The visual very important, man. Winston McAnuff, one of my mentors, tell me, say, yo, audio visual, always remember that. So keep running it.
And I wanted to mention something too, because he said that Billboard only focus on sales. In terms of, that's why she was categorized.
No, but that's how their award process is given out. Like,
based on strictly on sales.
Yes.
Okay.
And streaming or whatever, but it's Billboard Awards is a numbers thing. Meaning say, if this was the biggest selling album, that I go win it. 'Cause that's what that award is for. It's not like the Grammys that is
I'm
more.
saying go for the sound. And them
Right.
take see us into consideration.
Yes,
Them take
yes.
more like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I was just saying that with Joss Stone, and she was like, we're reggae.
Yeah.
Jamaica is reggae, and we hardly even know that Joss Stone did reggae. But like, you know, people like you and everybody else, Jacquier, who focus on reggae and try to be reggae, but you know, isn't it, you feel like the business, or you feel like there's much more that you can do on your side in terms of marketing to try and get the numbers up so it can the recognition and the title stay in Jamaica?
Of course, there's more that you can do, but people we always have to put things into context, right? There are 320 million people in America.
Yeah.
Is that about the
Yeah, I think that's about.
How much?
You know,
about 320
Yeah, man, it's true, man.
million people.
In Jamaica?
In
the US.
In the US.
That's so weird.
and
Where that 20 they come
which
from?
Jamaica you listen to?
so like when you're touring America, when you're over, you have 320 million people that you're shopping to with your music every day. You live there, you tour there, you spend time there. It's not an expense for you to be there and wake up. That's where you live and work, and it's like you have a much bigger audience. Also, you're working with labels that are major labels here, and they have exposure. There's a lot more money going behind it. We once had this. You understand what I say? And like it was broken down and eaten away at, like, there was a time when, you know, you had the Green Sleeves pushing out music for reggae, you had VP doing everything, you had Island, all of these things happened. We found that people moved away from Jamaican artists in major label situations for a lot of reason. And our music and culture is marginalized.
You know,
yeah, but how long is the show?
you can give it to
like you know, that's oversaturation.
Yeah.
You have a time when you have a time when Green Sleeves are buy up almost every reggae rhythm will come out for 30 G's and I put them out because of the success of like a Drop Leaf.
True.
Drop Leaf moved 90,000 copy the album, you know, of Just the Rhythm. And it's like, okay, and then a lot of money was pumped into that, and other rhythms never do the same thing. People, you know, enough infrastructure breakdown, nothing with reggae artists being banned and labels spending money on them, and then the album don't come out, or things go for that, and the lack of professionalism, enough things happen. And then reggae music and Jamaican culture has always been marginalized. It's a man not who want a Jamaican artist for a run the genre them over there.
Yeah, because you have a Frenchman, like, was top on the reggae charts at one time or something like that.
So, but for me, I'm not concerned or scared at all. Like, I see the right moves being made. I see different things happening. Like the reggae band that's sold the most albums last year, Revolution. I'm going on tour with them right after Ancient Future show. So like, they move like I think they sold like 38,000 copies or something. But like, I'm going on the road with them, starting to tour, doing Coachella, Chronic's doing it. Like in a minute, you will see a reflection of it, and then people are gonna see the reflection and be like, oh, it happened now. But you know, I realize that there have been steps being made to get us there. So I'm not concerned at all, man.
Yeah.
Even the problems we talked about a while ago. You think that cultural appropriation is a part of it? Because even the Joss Stone thing, she just do a reggae album, and people say, oh, she's not really reggae, so
I mean,
recognize this.
I understand, but for no, the way I see it, music is free and expression is free. No, our music has taken so much from other genres also. And let us be real about it. Like, turn on your radio right now. I hear what people are saying. When Bob Marley did a live in America, and he got fascinated with blues and R&B, and he fused that music into his music. That's why when him do Kaya and Exodus, the people them say, yo, what Baba do?
Yeah.
They must soft out the thing.
That is true.
And we look
at
on those albums now like in a pantheon by itself. It's like a different thing. So it's like, for me, music is free and expression is free, and if somebody wants to do music, they should be able to do it. Because listen, if me feel for go and drop something on a hip-hop rhythm, the man can't tell me nothing, like me just feel for express
Protoje, that probably will happen later on tonight. Drop these bars.
Express myself, so it's like, you just do music, man. Just make music, man, and don't worry about that, and find your lane. And if my thing is that solution based, you know, the complaining thing, yo, them not play this, or yo, solution, find a solution, because it's up to you to make things happen.
It's really
sage advice.
It's really
Like,
good.
you can
I come
listen
from
to
you
forever.
because, as I said, the next side of the cultural appropriation kind of argument there. You know, we borrow from everybody, as I say, even hip hop known for sampling. And the hip hop people, them hear about the most, oh, them are culturally appropriate this and them hip hop based basically upon sampling.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure, and that and hip hop has such an influence on my music. Like if you listen to Ancient Future, you can tell. When me there produce bubbling, me there think about Just Blaze or chop up something for Jigga and find the sample them and put the loop them and them thing there. So it all go around, man. Them say no idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun. You understand?
Yeah, so Jigga, we don't mention. Yeah,
Shout out to Jigga right now.
Jigga, yeah.
Shout out to Jigga. I'm being now.
Your third album, like what's it? You're more involved in the production. Have you always been involved in the production heavily?
I've always been involved in the production, in the idea. In the idea kind of recipe. No man, so that big.
Oh, alright.
in the background and thing. And my first 2 albums, Don Corleone produced it, established producer me as a young artist. So it's more like my ideas and him kind of create it and thing. But me always want to do more upon the production side. So when I was doing Ancient Future, I was like, I'm going to executive produce this myself alongside with Winter. We link up, we work on it. I only produce 1 song on the album, which is Bubbling. And because I had lots of other beats, but Winter is just a better producer, so why force it? You know what I mean? So he worked on most of the tracks on it, and but it's like a 50-50. Sit down and we'll have the ideas and be like, yeah. And that was very, very important to me to make the album that I wanted to make. That's why Ancient Future to me so far is my favorite, because it's really a representation of how I did want the song.
Ancient Future Live.
February 20.
I'm always interested and curious to know if
crew is invited.
Oh gosh!
Look at that! Look at that!
Oh, look at that!
It's said publicly. You're definitely going to be there.
Let's pull.
Oh
yeah, well, I always curious to know, like, you go Europe, all these places, you perform. Like, I want to know if you do a different type of set when you reach out. You like, so yeah, I have to do a different, special type of set for Jamaican people.
The approach is a little bit different because of the song selection. You see me, I say like, if say arguments, roll, JA in a Europe is like, you know what I mean? Like in a Jamaica, if me roll off in a that, like, it's a thing like. In a Europe, Kingston Be Wise is my biggest song. Like, just to put that out there. Wow. Rasta Love and Who Knows are on 2nd and 3rd for Kingston Be Wise in a Europe. When that drop, I have to done my set with Kingston Be Wise a Europe. So it's like, it's different things, so you have to know what you're doing. But I like the variety in performance. So I get to do a lot of things and try different stuff. And then this show is unique because it's the first time I'm just doing Ancient Future material, songs from the album there. So it's really for people who check for the music, listen to the music, and or come find out about the new music what I drop. So that really take place.
Like the transition I topic I really want to go to, but politics.
Yeah. Don't join no party. Look what the politician them do to Claudia.
Yeah.
Look what the politician them do to Jim.
Well, Kabaka Pyramid, they don't know the big tune well done. Yes. I just certain issues. Chronics always have some running with politicians, Lisa and Obama. Well, you're what the world? Election president.
Rastaman don't vote.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. I'm glad you said that because I want to talk about that. That's my approach. Listen, the thing is that while like even with this movement, everybody has their own opinion on certain things, and that is important because it is giving the people different ways to think about things. Chronic said this, but Kabaka said that it's only different, and you understand? My thing with politics now is that I think it's absolutely necessary to be voting. I feel that His Majesty ran his state and ran his country. His example was leadership in this way. It wasn't it was by government. He was the most diplomatic person. He was traveling to America to go and meet with that president. He was in the UK with the Queen. Like, he was very outreaching to all. He was part of the United Nations. He went there and gave one of the greatest speech ever. I'm saying, like, to me, His Majesty speaks about politics a lot and how necessary it is for you to be involved in the running of your country. So I do believe it's necessary to vote. My main thing I talk about with election, when I'm voting, is that it's the partisan politics. To say I am JLP or PNP, that me completely against that. Like, to be in the 21st century and to be voting just because you're a PNP or JLP, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. To be an adult and think that way is no, to be an adult and not be trying to vote and think about the issues and principles and policies and that, and just to both make a home and PNP.
My mother jailed and I grew up in
it. It don't make no sense for an adult to be thinking that way. So for me, that is what me mostly talk about is that. But then again, we need youth in the politics. We want some youth to vote for. We want some people like, if everybody who have that vision, they stay away from it and say, oh, we just go about the thing. Then you're going to left it with some clown for run the thing. And then say, then the clown them run it. Oh, why is it a circus?
Yeah. Big up everyone warming down.
Big up clown of the week.
Hashtag. You're a real new age Rasta, vote.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're not
going to be here for the 25th now.
Will you be voting, Protoje?
Right now, no.
Wow.
No, I'm saying in theory, it's important. But I'm not just gonna go and put an X beside something I don't believe in.
Get it.
I'm saying we need to be inspired, just like how the music inspire people. We need leaders in those positions. You get what I say?
So not even for Marcus Garvey or Rasta Black, no?
What?
Marcus Garvey or Rasta Black.
Me personally, I want to be inspired.
Yeah.
I want to be inspired by somebody, and I'm waiting for that person to rise up in the political framework, and then if you know them say you have to do things for yourself sometimes. So instead of complain, maybe we make an action. You never know what the future holds.
I know where I'm voting.
I want to tell you, say, eat every time, one of them come into the studio and we have an interview with them. It's like when you sit down and you listen to them, you feel like you walk out of the studio 10 times wiser.
I really think,
And big up to the youth called Floyd Green still. Is a youth where try to make a difference. I know him from high school and him in the political thing, and I like him policies and how him talk and what him think about. When me and a man can sit down and reason for Marcus Garvey and His Majesty and Walter Rodney and them type of policies, then I say, yeah, something can go on there, so make we see what go on with that.
So he may not. Well, he said no.
Monroe College, Boboski, Wantala, Alaskiwa.
I won't.
So after the tour that you say you have coming up, which is when?
We start 27 with the Marley 9 Mile Music Fest in Miami. Up on tour with Revolution. For a big festival, Patago with like Future and Big Sean. Then we have Coachella.
You're doing stuff.
You're
doing
like
stuff,
2 months.
Okay.
So, HM Future Life, tell people again where this will be.
February 20, Hope Gardens, showtime 8:30, no opening act. That's Protoje and Indignation. So when we kick off 9 o'clock.
You know about the youth them, Protoje?
Oh gosh.
No opening act, come on. How we supposed to use it?
You know, we have forums for that, and that's why I say we keep things like live from Kingston and put on artists like Runkos, big up Runkos, big up Royal Blue who has done it. We're doing a live from Kingston class of 2016 this year. So we invite Savannah, Black Hero, Runkos, enough youth when we say I do them thing right now. And then the format that the show is going to take, it doesn't need an opening act, but there will be guests during.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have
we're going to present it differently instead of band change and thing. We're going to present that
which
thing.
always kind of bogs down.
So we're going to present it in a way and make people guess in a real way. So I don't mean that, man.
We'll come and tell the people.
You'll be there.
Yes.
Clear us.
Shut it up clear.
I know, like Protoje, you will clear this.
Try to protect clear from me.
Yes.
No, you stay.
Yes.
Alright, people. Protoje,
Give thanks.
Nightly Fix.